Hello everybody, this is Wilson for Wilson's Gaming. I'm doing another video here at the end of my week where I just basically talk about what I've learned each week in my Certified Medical Administrative Assistant course that I'm taking. And the first part of my course is medical terminology. So this is basically week 3 of my medical terminology course class. And this week has been about the musculoskeletal system and connective tissue. Musculoskeletal system, to be exact. And boy, this chapter is crazy, guys. Um, so the cool thing about this, the way the school works, is the book work, I have to just read half of it, and the next half is next week. I've already watched the lecture for the week, basically for the 2 weeks, and this whole portion here, which is the musculoskeletal system, is split, 2 weeks. So what I've learned right now so far is a lot of the major bones in the body, in the skeleton, and the skeleton can be separated into different skeletons, like the axial skeleton, um, the appendicular skeleton, and you also learn different ways to separate the skeleton even more, um, by calling it the head and facial bone, the upper bones, and the lower bones. And you can separate the bones that way. So it's pretty crazy, guys. I mean, you get to learn the terminology of the words, you get to learn about the bones themselves, how they are made, and you got to do book work in the book. There's a lot of book work. And then it breaks it down, like the head bones that talk about all the bones in the head and the cavities, the vertebra, and the ribs, spinal cord, the arms and legs, the different bones, and the shoulders, and the different bones in the hand and in the feet. And it's pretty crazy, guys. I probably should have studied a little bit more this week. I had some, I guess you can say, some mental issues near the end of this week that wasn't concerning my book work, but I'm going to get back on track here, be a little bit more vigorous with it. But it's pretty huge. I mean, I've done a lot of highlighting, and not only that, I have to do the content on the website. So there's a lot of book flipping, getting familiar with applying the knowledge with the medical terms. It's not just learning about the anatomy and the musculoskeletal system itself. It's knowing the terminology, what the Latin, Greek, and Latin words mean in relation to the musculoskeletal system. Then I had to learn about ligaments and all of the, what is it called, the Greek and Latin names for them. And then you got to do more activities for the joints and ligaments, for different parts of the body, and then the muscles and the muscle actions, like for example extensions, flexion, abduction, adduction. What those all mean, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, you have different types of muscles. Like there are 3 types of muscles: agonist muscles, antagonist muscles, and synergist muscles. See, you gotta learn these terms, and it's really crazy. So the next half of the book, I'll be learning more about pathology, which means like bunions, uh, contracture, crepitus. It's all the pathological terms that are in relation to, what I just mentioned earlier. And then I'll be learning different things, but I'll make a different video about that. It is a crazy book, so like I said, just as a reminder to myself, and if you're going into this, is stay vigorous, stay vigorous into the course that you're learning. It's can easily forget all these things. I've done some flashcards last week, so I gotta make sure I go back and do some flashcards. And at the end of every week, there's an assignment that I had to do, which is called drug words. So I had to look up medicines and find what the medicines are all about. So it's pretty cool. So another part of my vlog is, I'm playing video games. I think I played a little bit more than I should. I should have been focusing more on this book. And I'm trying to find a job too. So that's really consuming me right now is finding a job, and it's really hard to find something. So thank you all. I mean, hopefully you guys like watching this. It's just a journey into what I'm learning, and hopefully you get something from it. Peace out.